There's no new information. And we are live here tonight on Tays on Day Games Live, January 30th, 2015. Oh, my controller's not plugged in. Please, for the love of God. Hi, Faulty. Hi, Panda. Hi, Bitter. How is it? There we go. My controller's good. How's it going? I keep looking back at my OBS to make sure my audio is actually playing, and my microphone is peaked because I swore at myself for laughing at a Big Bang Theory clip on TikTok, and it is yet to reset itself, so it is just red. Good, that's good to hear, Panda. Maybe today we'll beat King Vendrick. Maybe. I think we might be done the game tomorrow. Right, Garland and Zolga? I believe we should be done the game tomorrow. I have high hopes, because I have to finish Dark Lurker, which I'm going to do right now, exactly as I said. I'm going to do Dark Lurker right now. We have to do Dark Lurker, we have to do King Vendrick, or I guess we have to do Vendrick, he's not really a king. And we have to do Nashandra and Ilium Lois. And all of Old Ivory King. But I'm confident I genuinely should be able to do all of it. Don't tell anybody I'm changing my name color. Got it. I am confident we should be able to finish the game tomorrow. If I do it like how I normally do it, where I just stream longer when I'm at the end of a game for like an extra half an hour or so. We should be done Dark Souls 2 relatively soon, hopefully tomorrow. If all goes according to plan, then we're done the game tomorrow, and then on Thursday, I get to start Subnautica Below Zero. If all goes according to plan. How is everybody's day? Faulty, Bitter, Panda? More fish? Exactly. That's what I'm excited for, too. Because the choice for me, that's what the channel needs. That's exactly what I'm saying. The decision for me, it's between Grounded, which is like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the video game, or Subnautica Below Zero. And with Subnautica 2 officially in early access, I think I want to do Subnautica Below Zero. And then we'll do Grounded later. Literally everybody called me today, like back to back. It was odd. If you consider that you're just so freaking popular, I feel like you failed to consider that as an option. Okay. Dark Lurker, I don't remember her at all. I remember her second phase, and I remember that attack. I remember this attack as well. Because it's a portal with a humanity bomb that comes through it. Well. They know I prefer texts. Well, you're just mad because you're so popular. You're just mad you're so popular and that people want to talk with you instead of just sending you plain boring texts. Sucks to suck, I guess. This run back is the worst part about the boss. Night Rain ass run back. Oh, and happy 1-year anniversary to Elden Ring Night Rain. No new content. Great. Thanks, FromSoft. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked even in the slightest. But it is the happy 1-year anniversary to Elden Ring Night Rain. I was there day one. I was there for every bit of content that was added to the game. But hey, they're working on the pirate game. The pirate game comes out supposedly this time, sometime this year. So, here's hoping. I really wanted a Viking game, but that's neither here nor there. You're telling me that FromSoft doesn't want to deliver on one individual's wants? What the hell, FromSoft? Oh, I'm a paying customer. I didn't do anything fun today. On Thursday, I think I talked about how I was going to go see the Backrooms movie. Didn't get the chance to do it. Which is really unfortunate. The other calls made sense. They wanted to catch up, but my stepbrother called me, and I'm still confused on what he wanted. Yeah, it's odd. As long as it wasn't anything nefarious, I mean, I guess it's fine. It's just really confusing. See, look at that. We went into Dark Lurker with all of our Estus. At 40k souls. That's bad. That's a terrible opening move. That hit me! God, this boss is so good. I only have so many human effigies. What if I just don't do Dark Lurker? What if I leave her for after Nishandra? Good idea? Great idea, even, I think. I didn't do Calamute. I guess I did skip like one boss across the entire franchise. He asked me where I was, I said home. He asked what I was doing, I said nothing. He asked me what I was eating for dinner, and I said, I don't know. And then he said, alright, gotta go to store name, and then hung up immediately.
Yeah.
Now you can't let him get away. What if I want to let him get away? That's a weird fucking interaction. It's so confusing. I can leave Dark Lurker for later. I would rather go do Crown of the Ivory, or go do the Last Giant's Memory, which I think I know where it is. Get the Last Giant Soul, and then go do Crown of the Old Iron King. And then I can leave Dark Lurker. I can leave Dark Lurker for after Nishandra. Like, this is a Night Rain level run back. It is horrible. I'm fighting 2 night bosses right now. And I'm also almost out of life gems. I mean, I have 40, but... regardless, I'm almost out. I also think I might almost be out of... I have 40 human effigies. I apologize, I just full force punched the mic. My bad. Not connected. Damn. It's like I have 40k souls right here. Like, no, hi, how are you? Just where are you? Like, what do you want, bro? Yeah, it's on. That's very confusing. Just don't get greedy and walk in circles around her. This is the explosion. I know that one. Good evening. Hi, Faulty. Faulty, how are you doing? Java, also, how are you doing? I hope the answer is pleasant for both of you. I'm dead? No. God, this boss is awful. Dark Lurker is so terrible. The thing is, I'm not getting any stronger at this point. I mean, I'm hardly getting stronger. One more try, and then I go and do something else. One more try, and then I'll come back for Dark Lurker later. I have 3 entrances to the arena. I don't need to do this one. It's just the easiest. Went to a very fancy restaurant in Calgary for my grandmother's birthday. Guess how much it was for me? Was it sushi or was it sushi? The fuck am I talking about? Chinese place. Okay, like a Chinese place like Shiso, or is that what I'm thinking? Is that what I'm thinking about here, or a Chinese place like China Ben? Sushi or sushi? Yeah, exactly. Oh, you went to a fucking... Not a Habibi, that's not the right word. To a hibachi. You went to a hibachi with your grandmother. That's gonna be in Calgary. That's gonna be $150. No, it's gonna be $200. $100 for both of you. Yeah? I feel like that's a fairly apt guess. For both, I fucking wish. Alright, so it was like $200 for each of you. $400. Surely it's not that much worse. 211 for just you. Holy shit, man. It's like 30. Well, it's because it's hibachi. It's not like takeaway. They have like a flame grill in front of you and you watch them actively cook and prepare your food. Probably $2,000 in total. Jesus Christ. I just spent the exact same amount of money on other things. I didn't spend it on hibachi. I only paid for me, thank God. Yeah, if you paid for like all $2,000 for your entire family, that would have been ridiculous. Okay. Last try at Dark Lurker, and then I'll go to the Giant's Memory, kill Vendrick, move on to do Crown of the Old's Iron King. Good opening attack. I think I can attack for this. I just don't want to risk it. This is the laser. I'm dying. God. Okay, that was the last attempt. I need to go grab all my souls. I've been to a few hibachi places, bro. Well, keep in mind, he also went for his grandmother's birthday. So he's gonna have splurged. Put a deposit on my Mexico vacation for next year. $2,000 gone. Also bought my kayak. Also $200. Still don't know why you will buy a kayak. It's been a very expensive day. Yeah, same. Also been like super expensive for me. I like water. Drink. You have a tap, don't you? Man, it sucks I have to burn effigies every time I want to enter this place. He needs the kayak for fishing. I don't care if he needs the kayak for fishing. It's a stupid investment. Tell you what I bought today. I bought a book. I can't swim in the sink. If you try hard enough, you can. In quitter's mentality. I can't swim in the sink. Yeah, sure, buddy. How many times am I gonna have to kill you guys before you stop spawning? Because surely I'm coming up on it. I also threw out the fish that were in my sink, so I can't fish anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate. That one's entirely on you, though, to be fair. It's not like anybody made you do that. Those never stop? Really? Oh. They're actually, that does make sense, that these would be Covenant. Because I have to be a part of the Abysmal Covenant to even be in here. $38. I mean, I have 38 more tries at Dark Lurker. It's not impossible. It's just I get 2-shot from her most basic attack. Potentially not. And also, I nearly left without picking up all my runes. 63k. One more try. I might be able to survive. I might be able to survive her normal ass attack that I keep dying to with full health. This is just like a really dumb move to open with. I'm not really sure why you're doing all that. I still think I can probably hit her while she's readying that attack. Do something? This attack that I keep getting 2-tapped by. And then you'll do nothing. You won't follow that up. That's crazy. Wait till phase 2. I know. I know, it's bad. I've been to phase 2. I nearly killed her on Thursday. I just gave up on Thursday and I went to bed instead. I'm better. Oh, I'm better. Oh, that's the split. I didn't realize what the tell for that was. It's my bad. I die? God, it's so good. Okay, so I actually don't live it. I actually don't live it at full health, so I guess I'll grab my runes and I'll go back to Majula. I'll level and buy life gems, then we'll go do Crown of the Old Iron King. Or do I want to do the old giant? Fuck. Fuck, do I want to do Vendrick or want to do DLC? Vendrick also 2-taps me. I don't know. I mean, Vendrick might not 2-tap me at max HP. Yeah, shut up. I'm here to sack another human effigy. I spent all game collecting them. I gotta, like, throw away every single one. Right, other way. I nearly jumped straight into the hole. Ah, would have been fine. It's only 70k. Exclamation mark spawn guacamole. Wow. I'm glad you figured out just how Mexican I am. That hit me. Ugh. I'm just so Mexican. I need my guacamole. I'm hungry. Well, it's going to me. You're spawning it in my chat. Go to your own chat and spawn. I don't know why you're doing it here. On the bright side, I'm getting infinite bonfire aesthetics that I won't use. That was mean. That was also mean. I'm stealing yours because I'm evil. Mods, time that guy out. 10 days. Hey man, I really need you to die, like, super quickly. It's nothing personal. Hello, Bacon, welcome in. Whatever. Whatever! Zentagan. You would just steal my shit because you're American. That is a very realistic thing to do. Where's my Emerald Herald? Barra, I'm the curse. Is it worth? I mean, like, probably. It's more vague, and I'm like, my defense isn't getting any better, so I might as well just pick up more health. I stay true to my roots, I can tell. I have so many bossels on me that I can just sack. I don't know why I'm keeping them all. I'm not gonna use any of them. One second. Hi, Jester. How's it going? I'm doing great. I don't think I've been over here since the start of the game. I completely forgot the tree was over here. That was mean. It's going, having a nice day chilling. That's good to hear. Anything extraordinary happened today? Benhart should be here too. At least I believe Benhart should be here.
What are you? You are not one of us. Whoever you are, whether you are guided by bravery, I am whoever.
Drummond. I don't think I've met you before.
I forgive your trespass. Just mention my name, and no man will challenge your exit. And soon it is revenge for the venerable lord.
I mean,
Kingdom to bring what has long ago.
Okay, you got a lot to say, Drummond. Kirk. Oh, I inherited Captain Drummond's equipment.
Be gone with you. Be gone.
Oh, hey, I learned hurrah.
Be gone. Be gone.
Dranglaic Helm. I don't know which one that's gonna be. It's this one. King Vendrick was fair and just and expected the same of his, liegemen. It's almost proof of King Vendrick's trust, and honest until his transfiguration. Transfiguration, I assume, would just mean into his madness. That wasn't very fair. Because Vendrick, I don't think, like, changed in any way. He just became undead. Which is weird that the undead curse is still something that plagues. I can backstab giants. It's something that still, like, plagues the world. Tomorrow I'm gonna watch Backrooms with my sister and make a burrito. Gonna make burrito pie, some cinnamon swirl bread, and maybe try cookies again. Burrito pie. You doing okay? I love me a good burrito pie. You guys got it. You don't need me. I wanted to see Backrooms. I talked about it at the start of the stream. I wanted to see Backrooms on Friday, and then I didn't get the chance, and then I checked. Target me, jackass. And then I checked all of the showings today, and I couldn't make it to a single one of the showings. So I didn't get the chance to see the movie, which is really unfortunate. And I don't know when I will. Trust me, it's delicious. Burrito pie sounds cursed. Yeah, it sounds atrocious. This memory sucks. This memory might be the worst one so far. Give me the giant soul. Ah, I guess not. This sounds awful, but you know what, Jester? If you like it, I mean, your namesake does imply everything. So I guess it's not too big a shock. That's right. I'm making fun of you. Wow, a bonfire aesthetic. That's so awesome. Oh, this isn't a mimic. Okay, where do I go? Oh, repetrified something. Wow, thanks. Is there a door? Oh yeah, there was a door. That's just death. Oh, staircase. I'm really bad with directions. Fun fact, I can't smoke weed. Thanks for the fun fact, Jester. No! The Ashen mist is thinning. Oh, and that's where the giant soul is. No, let me grab it. I'm out. I need the Ashen mist to fade faster. Joke's on you, jackass. I win. Yeah, it's getting gray. He's a if I do end up having seizures and blacking out, well, don't smoke weed. That's a message to all you kiddos out there, too. It's bad for you. I don't remember what's up this side. Oh, it's how I access the... Yeah, I just completely forgot that this area was here. I've been over here and everything. This is... Oh. I haven't been over here since the start of the game. Yeah, there are 800 militiamen in this room. Because I went to start the guy's quest who is just outside the gate. And then I died immediately. So I don't actually know what's back here. An aromatic ooze? Fun fact, I can't smoke Jester. Why not? You act like it's an issue. Oh, okay. So it's nothing. There's nothing over here. Whatever. Alright, let's go kill Vendrick. Vendrick is Undead Crypt is the store for us. It's none of these. Undead Crypt is this one. $66K? No, 6,000. Yeah, 6,000. That was like 66K. That doesn't feel right. We should legitimately have all 5 giant souls. Yeah. What's this? Ah, it's not Iala. So we should be good. Should just walk in there and then stomp his head. Shouldn't be too terrible. At least I don't think. It's an old, rotten, undead man. Also, there's chests here? Huh. Damn it, now I have to kill all these guys. Got me some guacamole? Congratulations. Very good for you, I guess. Hello, Vendrick. See, our damage is so much better now. I think I'll stay locked on for this fight. Oh my god, he still does 90% of my health bar. I'm having pizza and taquitos for dinner tonight. Wow. Fixed income, I see. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's so ridiculous. I'm getting two-shot by every boss in the game. My choices are I go get two-shot by Dark Lurker, I get two-shot by Vendrick. Jesus Christ. It's frozen pizza? Oh, even worse. Ever make a character in game that hurts your own eyes? No. I don't tend to do that normally. No, I don't tend to do that normally. Because what's the point? If I make a character that makes me genuinely upset to look at, then what's the point in even using the character? Gorgonzola looks good under this mannequin mask, if I take it off. However, I'm not going to, because I unironically need the poison defense. For fighting Vendrick. I mean from abilities. I'm dumbfounded that he's actually able. I can't believe he's able to fucking two-shot me, man. Ugh. No. Also no. The answer is also no. Wonder who's ringing that bell. Because it's wearing these guys that I'm here. That's a bit of an issue. This is literally the best I get against Vendrick, by the way. There is no... I can't get stronger without going and doing something else. And I can't beat the other boss because she also two-shots me. I think it's funny Vendrick gets a little hop. I think that's really funny. Okay, terrible news. I'm able to just walk around Vendrick, as I'm able to do every other boss in the game. And thank God he has a Dark Souls 2 hitbox on his sword. Because otherwise this fight would have been a lot harder, I think. Hydrate? Hi, Ida! Ida, isn't it fucking 9 AM for you? Not even. It's gonna be like 4 AM for you, no? Oh, it's only 6:40. Right, my bad. How's it going? Just kill him. Thank you. Surely you don't have a phase 2 of all bosses. You're only like the ruler of the kingdom. Okay. Well, there's Vendrick. I'm good, how am I doing? I'm doing jolly and swell. You're still gonna tell me to collect the crowns, I assume. Yeah, probably. Okay, well, now that Nishandra's husband has been murdered, I'm gonna kill this Dragon Slayer entirely just to open these 4 chests. I'm pretty sure these knights follow me into Velstat's arena, so I can lure them away from everybody. Ida, I'm getting close to finishing Dark Souls 2, which means I get to play a Subnautica game soon. And I think that's awesome. Dragon Rider, you want to do the normal thing that you do and suck at everything that you're intended to be? I take it back. I apologize. I didn't mean to dishonor you. Exciting, awesome. Below 300 deaths, which I'd say is impressive. I don't think there's been a single Souls game I've played where I've been over 300, except for Elden Ring. Don't worry, my dear friend. Hold on, that's what I say. Any day now. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only Souls game I have more than 300 deaths in is Elden Ring. I can check. I have a Google Doc to keep track of all of my deaths. These are both real. This one's gonna have a trap in it, surely. That's actually impressive. Because I think Fragrant Branch of Yore. Okay. Four torches. 4 torches? 4 torches. Wow. How blessed I am. 15 throwing poison knives. Oh, please be something extraordinarily useful. 1 Dark Knight Stone. Cool. I don't think I could ever play a Souls game. I'd be too scared and lose my shit and close the game down. They aren't that scary. Here, I can show off the dock. Let's see, stream extras. I need... I can just... game capture away. Stream extras. Yeah, so here's all the games. I had 216 deaths for Sekiro, 150 deaths for Dark Souls 3, 180 for Bloodborne, 386 for Elden Ring, and then 283 for Dark Souls 1. Which I wouldn't say that's that bad. I'd say that's pretty good. This one was horrible. This one was bad because I was still like really bad at Souls games. But even then, like this is also not very good. Anyway, back to Dark Souls. Let's go do DLC. Actually, we should probably go level up. Now that I'm thinking about it. I feel it's a bit more important to spend my souls than lose them. Those stats are really good. They could be better. The issue is that they could be better, and I know they could be better. I could have beaten all of these games deathless. Okay, Broom Tower. Is right here. We will do all of Crown of the Old Iron King, and maybe start on a Liam Lois. And maybe start on a Liam Lois, but I can't guarantee that. Old Growth Bomb? Wow, thanks. Yeah, so I don't know anything about this DLC. This is the DLC I know the least about. It's more undead soldiers. It's odd. I mean, I guess it makes sense for the rulers of these places to have an undead legion of their own. But it's still weird seeing how similar these kingdoms are to each other. Also, I don't know where I'm going. This place reminds me a lot of the Duke's Archives. Is a terrible idea to jump. And I keep missing the sweet spot on my sword. Rouge water. I need to go check with Ornifex what Vendrick's soul turns into. Because maybe it's another Ultra Grey sword. Perchancevely. You worry of jumping off, try short ladder. Yeah, if you insist. Blackweed bomb? Yo, what the fuck is that? Visions of rolling and enjoy. Oh. I see what you mean now. Weird message I didn't understand. Scythe +7. For free? Thanks. 10 prism stones. Okay, we also... This looks like an illusory wall. If I've ever seen one. I guess not. We have to go back to talk to... Squiggly. Because I got a bunch of stuff. Granted, I don't think I need... What are you? They remind me of the, of Winter Lanterns. Or of the Endless Aging. Okay. Don't try to use a Smelter Wedge mid-combat. Understood. They're ashen, so I think it might honestly pick them back up. Because it's not attacking me. Bye-bye. Oh, that's how I get Nadiala's soul. Is by breaking the smelter effigies, because they're her. Literally, oh, I see a fog wall. Literally, what's the point of this? Might be a shortcut for later. Wait to, like, nary a guess. Whenever you get low HP, I get stressed. I'm not that terrible. What do you mean low HP? I've never been low HP in a Souls game. Yeah, I'm going out left first, because it doesn't look like there's much over here. Yeesh. Okay, never mind. You guys actually don't do very much damage. Old Mundane. Who cares? Jesus Christ, man. Calm down. That should have killed me. That just should have killed me. So what's going on over there? Am I going over there? Sure you haven't. Yeah, exactly. I've never died. So by the time Nadiala got here, the old Iron King had already been changed into the demon. Now this is an enemy design. Oh, they're explosive. Yeah, okay. Don't touch me. Thank you. That's funny. I didn't think they were explosive. I mean, I guess it makes sense. What are you? What the fuck? Her hands, like, tear away from their body. Weird fucking enemy design. Hey, can you guys run back into the explosive pyre, please? Thanks. Oh, that's so funny. This might be the best Dark Souls game. I'm coming around to it. This might be the best Dark Souls game out of the three. Now, is it better than Elden Ring? Fuck no. But it might be the best, Dark Souls game. Who doesn't like a little bit of explosives? Exactly! See, they're clearing the area for me. Because they recognize how important I am to be saving Nadiala. And by extension, the old Iron King. This isn't a mimic. I think I dropped his stuff. That was a halberd. Cestus +8. Why am I getting upgraded weapons? Could FromSoft really not think... Oh. I'm not touching that. Evil Basil just tried to kill me again. Aw, man. There are 6 bullheads around this bonfire. They are going to turn on and they are going to scorch me to death. I'm not testing my luck. One whole twinkling titanite. Wow, thank you. I'm genuinely so surprised. This is the most trapped room in the entire game. And none of the traps go off. I wonder if this is a boss or if it's just a wall. Nah, it's just a wall. That makes sense. It's the most trapped room in the entire game. Hello, elevator? This pitch black, literally can't see a thing. She was on the dresser, saw me walk by, jumped on my feet, and almost went headfirst into the wall. This doesn't really sound like she was trying to kill you. It sounds like she's actively attempting to end her own life. Yeah, that might just be me. That's so rude. Is that a smelter demon? No, it's a... I don't know what that is. She literally tripped me. She went headfirst into a wall. I think that's the first DLC death. I think so. That room still trips me out. Okay. So I say... That's so funny. What are you? Whatever. Let's not go down into the massive murder death pit. She almost went first into the wall. Am I missing a part of the sentence? Don't believe I am. I almost went headfirst into the wall. Okay. Well, I did miss a part of the sentence, I guess. Hey guys, can you get out of my way? I'm glad they don't attack me. It's fun. That's their design. Room Tower is massive. Holy shit. Reading is overrated? Exactly. You're expecting me to sit here, play a game for you, and read? Are you kidding me? Are you pulling my leg? Okay, I guess the way through is through the massive demon room. Okay. If you read my messages, that'd be nice. Well, you insist. My first mistake is thinking you can read. That's kind of mean. How do I deal with the sniper? I love taking damage, even though I'm in the middle of a backstab. I take it back what I said about this being the best game. I'm typing too fast. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. This motherfucker, meow. That's what you're typing right now, Jester. I want you to know that. You're welcome for that awesome line read, by the way. That'll be like $6. Good attack. Good hitting them. Good hitting them. I mean, I can do it. It's only 3 guys. Because Jesus. I don't have to aggro the massive demon every single time. So, literally me. Hold on. That emoji is quite literally me. Oh good, he's seen me. It's actually exactly what I was hoping for. They're like ashen. I don't know what's up with them being the special ashen texture. That one shot me! Okay. Can we get a meow redeem? Get a meow whenever somebody redeems it, make it a cooldown of 0 seconds. Cooldown of 1 year is what I'll set it to. Fucking massive demon one-shots me. Oh, I can do this in animation. Yeah, so it unashens all of them. So are they just weaker now? I don't understand. And also, his weapon went straight over my head. I did not make any effort to dodge it, but I simply did. I have to go back for the shard of her soul. It's right there. I didn't pick it up. And also I have to go through that room anyway, so I don't know why I'm saying I gotta go back. See, I got sweet spot that time. See, I'm making sure I rack up enough deaths in this room in order to make this room compete with the 2 deaths I had against Sin. 1 second's the best I can do. Sorry. No deal. I'm sorry to say, I can't make you an offer that way. Okay, those do explode. I wanted to double check. That was intentional. That was intentional. Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I was learning. It was intentional. 36 effigies. this room? Like, how do I approach this room in a way that makes sense? I gotta deal with the bow and arrow first, but I aggro all 4 of them the moment I drop in. I mean, maybe I could deal with the sword that's immediately next to the drop-off. No, because he's right there. And then I die to the bow and arrow. I die to the other sword. How do I do this room? Without just getting lucky. Because they don't climb ladders, I can't lure them. I was trying to get to the boss as soon as I could. See, it was intentional. See, that was intentional. I was actually trying to get to the bottom of Broom Tower as fast as possible. You're supposed to say we? I'm not. No. I was enjoying my time. Sorry, I want life binding ring. Where is it? Uh-oh, there it is. I did it right that time. Actually didn't have to do that at all. Oh yeah, because this way's locked off. So I can't deal with the one that's throwing fire bombs at me. Fuck. How do I do this? Bold idea incoming. Where's my bow? Oh, that killed one of them. I literally cannot aim far enough down to shoot them. I'm using all my resources. Just as Miyazaki intended. I hate that it doesn't hit him when you hit the barrel. I feel like hitting the barrel with the arrow should automatically just light it off. Oh. Cool, so it detonates every other time you kill him. But not when you shoot him to death with the bow and arrow. Got it. Understood. This is... Ugh, this is horrible. I have a bunch of lacerating arrows. In case I want to do bleed. A bunch of fire arrows in case I actually wanted to explode the guy. What the fuck? See, it's just that simple. 66 damage, probably better if I use the lacerating arrows. And was able to hit him. 38, but it's doing bleed build up. Keep in mind. I don't know, the easiest way to deal with the room that has become a problem is to not do the room at all. These bleed arrows are extraordinarily inefficient. Look at that. It's just that easy. It is simply that easy. Now let's go down there and die to the last guy. Give me the stupid soul. Hopefully this guy can't hit me with his firebombs from over here. I mean, he can sure try, but I don't think it's working for him. Haha. See ya. For a second, I thought it was a dead end. Yeah, that's weird. They're like recombined undead soldiers. There's Titanite. Dried root. Human effigy. Twinkling Titanite. Okay. That's where it came from. It's moderately useful. Human effigy is another attempt at Dark Lurker, I suppose. Oh my god, man. What am I... I'll tell you, if there's anything I'm excited for, I'm excited to be done playing a Dark Souls game. I get to play a, like, fun game where I get to take my time and I can relax. That's what I'm excited for. Unlike a Dark Souls game, where I get to sit down and suffer for an hour, for like 3 hours at a time. And also, you revive? Why? I'm not dealing with you, man. I'll deal with this guy, because he's a boner. He'll probably become annoying. So what? Broom Tower is so full of hatred that they recombined... No, that wouldn't be the case. I'm trying to get a read on what the story of this place is, but I just can't. Hey guys, don't mind me. I win. That guy... I can't jump down. Oh my god. There's a fog wall right there. This guy's hideous. This guy's hideous. This area... It's not the best. If I have something to say is that this area is not the best place across the entire franchise. Brum Tower. More like... Bum Tower. Am I right or am I right? Thank you for applauding me, I understand. It was a really good joke. Okay guys, we can cool it with the applause. I understand it was funny. Oh, it leaves a lasting AoE? This is good. I really like this, actually. I input 2 sips. I'm glad I only did 1. No. No. I cannot believe this. I take so much damage from every, like, minor bump I take. Yeah, sure. I guess they can teleport. I might be able to survive this fall with Cat's Ring. Why are they wearing a corset? Why are these weird bird people wearing corsets? Don't answer that. I think I might actually know the answer to that. But I don't think Velka would give a fuck. I don't know. It's an odd design. Oh hey guys. All the bird demons.
I, like, genuinely, my whole health bar.
I get 2-shot no matter what I do. Velka, goddess of sin. The one that I have the sin goddess helmet for. This one, Mask of Judgment. She's the bird demon person. I couldn't remember her name another stream. Or in another stream, like a stream or two ago. But I officially have remembered it. It is Velka. Watch me run past all these enemies. You may have died, but think about the bright side. There isn't one. You idiot on your screen. That doesn't help me. I equipped the cat ring. There we go. Well, let's test the theory. I rolled off way too early. No, know what? That one's completely my fault, actually. That one's on me. That one was on me. No more Chloranthy ring, but I can manage. Who needs increased stamina anyway? What has increased stamina ever done for me? Nothing. I die. Genuinely, what could I have done? That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I didn't dodge. That one was actually my fault. I'm gonna die to the fucking archer. I got so lucky to not die to the archer there. You have to be kidding me. The moment I get down here... An enemy that I can't see because he's in the wall. This game. This is the worst Dark Souls game. With absolutely zero margin. That's so cool how he's just standing there and gets to hit me the moment I step down here. Oh, and there's an archer too. That's even more fantastic. I don't even know where they're coming from. Are they falling down from up top? That hit me. It feels so good. Genuinely, he's in the wall! I just die. Man. And the craziest part is it's not even remotely worthwhile to come over here. Please be a boss. It would be so funny if this was a boss. Damn. You sure? This really does look like a boss arena. Like a gimmick boss arena. This is where you fight Executioner's Chariot. Where is he? Scorching Iron Scepter. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh yeah. I'm starting to see how there is 5 bonfires in this place. Magic Stone. Thanks for at least thinking about it. I die. Oh, you just slowly stepped up to me. Okay, I didn't think she was slowly going to walk me. I thought she was going to send a lightning bolt from afar. There's a switch around on that side of that gate as well. I gotta go back and flip it. I need a Scorching Iron Scepter in order to activate this rig in the center. And there is a chain just outside that I can walk across to the other broom tower. Or to the other tower. Guess it isn't technically a broom tower, I think. Try attacking. Good idea. Really good, really funny idea. Okay. There's marginally more gameplay here than I thought there was. Oh, yeah, okay. The worst part is that I know I can just go end the game. I can just go finish it. I can go fight Nashandra, and I can finish the game. But I'm so dedicated to doing these DLCs. So I must do the DLC. It is such a cool enemy. It's too bad it has to be in Dark Souls 2. It's behind me. Oh my god. I like that they have lightning. Fume Sorcerer. Game sorcerer. After the old Iron King sunk into the lava, scores of men were dispatched to the land to tap the Replit stores of iron. Soon they lost the nerve as they faced the Child of Dark. All of them, and all but the most steadfast of them became servants of the Black Fog. So what is the final boss of this area, the Black Fog? Is that what I'm understanding? There's another one of those ones. I just gotta go around the corner. I missed a switch. Oh. Oops. I mean, it's a switch that saves me like half a second, but that's nice. I guess it's nice at least. Well, I'm re-downloading Skyrim. I'm sorry to hear it. There they go. Hearing them all explode at the exact same time. I swear Basil's planning something. My door is cracked in case Mobius wants to come, and she was just peeking in and staring at me. Wait, the cat that you own wants to be around you? Huh, I would never. What an unfortunate predicament that you find yourself in. I'm going to die to the big electricity explosion because I can't do anything about it. Hey, thanks for not killing me. She's not my cat. She's owned by your family and lives in the same place that you do. I don't do any damage to him. And I'm gonna die right here. Chase me. Thanks. She knows she's not allowed in my room. Excuses. What the fuck was I doing? I'm out of it. And that guy in front of me just exploded, and it was the loudest noise ever. I could at any time go and cross that chain. I think this whole area might be for one item. I think this whole section might genuinely be for one item. They have haircuts like the Nameless King. It feels so rare. Being sniped from like 18 kilometers away. They blew a hole open in the wall. Wow. How kind. Free chest. That's not a mimic. This DLC is so easy to get lost in. This DLC is also not very good. Katarina leggings. Is the whole Katarina set just like spread out amongst the DLC? That would be really fun. About through all of the DLC, you slowly accrue all of the Katarina set. Hey, you gonna let me pull this? I guess not. This is an issue. This is a moderate problem. Wait, the new Assassin's Creed Black Flag is $80? What the fuck? You're saying this as if that's, like, meant to be a surprise. Look at the company you're talking about. They're about to go under. Ubisoft is one bad game away from going bankrupt. Did he touch the spikes? Oh, thanks. They needed to make Black Flag Remake $80. Otherwise, it would have just been a deficit. And I think that's really funny, because they haven't made a single good game in so long. They had to remake their best-selling Assassin's Creed game just to stay afloat. In Bathhead. I beg to differ. Raw for save zone. Yeah, this is the item, and it leads up to the... Okay, this way was mandatory. I was wondering how I got around to the chain. Big dried root pickup. Wow. Think it's gonna be a deficit no matter what? I mean, it is, but they can at least make up something. There's a blue rectangle on my screen. Actually, that might just be my eyes, while I'm thinking about it. $80 for a visual update that should be free. Yeah, exactly. But I point at the screen and remind you of what company you're talking about. Sorry, I didn't check what's down the other way. Farmable orange small burrs. Wow. Finally. The DLC for me. Okay, so it's two different chains. Bug ahead? Aw. So where does this one lead? I hear the drawstring being pulled back. Please do not shoot me off the chain. I would genuinely be so mad. Where? Keeps the lights on, that's about it. Yeah. You wanna know what? As long as Ubisoft can keep its lights on, I don't think they care what they put out. I don't think they care what they put out currently. You should chase me onto the chain. Or not. See you later. Two bonfire aesthetics. Wow. I'm being cursed. Unreal. Like the engine. Please allow me to sip. I don't even know what's cursing me. There is an idol over here, though. That's really important. I need to break it. And I'm beginning to think the ashen covering gives them, like, super, super high stance. I believe that's, what the thing does. I also don't think I've seen a silver talisman before. I genuinely don't think it matters if I continually get cursed. Hey, man. You came all the way down here to... Buh. Thanks for the hydrate, Faulty. The NPC invader went all the way down to protect the fucking visage. Oh, that's so hilarious. Just got home from a very gay D&D session. In what way? In what way gay? As in, you were ERPing and then shrugged? As in, you were ERPing for like 3 hours? Or as in... Oh, what do you mean by that? God, this game. This DLC. And then shrugged, he did shrug, but NPCs in this game act very, like, person-like. It's not that big a shock that he did that. I think every NPC invader I've died to has, like, emoted on my corpse. Don't fucking hit me off, I swear to God. I need him dead. I need him dead before he makes it all the way down there. It's the only way to play D&D. This DLC is horrible. This DLC is horrible. I genuinely don't think I'm going to be able to handle Liam Lois. The DM is very gay. Sorry, let me read this message in full. The DM is very gay, and there was a terrorist attack on a pride parade. But you know what they say. I don't, but I think you would. Crazy fucking campaign session. Oh, what'd you do? What'd you do with your friends today? Oh, we acted out a terrorist attack. Oh, that sounds lovely, sweetie. That's what I assume your mom sounds like, Faulty. I just wanna make sure that's known. Fuck the NPC invader. I'm just gonna go break the damn thing. It's not? I doubt it. You telling me that is only proof more. Yeah, feel free to kill me now, jackasses. I got your shitty little smell. I got it. I did it! I broke it! There's not even a soul shard. What the hell? Okay, now I don't have to worry about them being ashen, at least. I run and I die 15 times trying to do one thing, and then I move on to the next area to do the same thing again. I've died 20 times on this DLC, and I started the DLC an hour and a half ago. I think it's the fastest I've accrued deaths the entire time. The entire game. And I cannot, for my life, kill this NPC invader. I can't get him. He's pissed off. All the way down to the, all the way down to where the thing is. I really like these guys. I really like these guys. I think they're very funny. A lone great bow. Good hit. die. I don't. I'm better. Okay. Just me and the NPC invader. Maldron. Genuinely why I didn't swing in his direction? I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. There's another guy getting up immediately next to me. Oh my god, there's 3 that are getting up immediately next to me? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, I'm actually, like, perfectly good with that. Wonder how many Estes he has. Don't kill me. Thanks. It's really kind of you. These skeletons are so ridiculously strong. And I genuinely do not know why. That was just rude. I don't know what the hell that was supposed to do. I'm busy! I'm unironically, preemptively popping my fucking life crystals just to make sure I don't die to the skeletons that two-shot me. Man, this really is... Don't you fucking dare. Yeah, you can fucking glug too. I'll drink my shit down. Never a 1v1? Yeah, it's always a 18v1. I literally don't get even a second with just the NPC invader.
I wasn't in the...
I'm actually so pissed. I'm actually so fucking bad. Don't you just love this game? Yeah, it's my favorite Dark Souls game so far. Had it not been for the existence, it's genuinely, I have managed to get so mad at the game in like the hour and a half. It's entirely because of this DLC. I have managed to get so mad at this game that it is warmed in my room by like 4 or 5 degrees. Hydrate. Die. I have to get a Coke out of my fridge. I can just run straight down there, grab the soul shard, grab my souls, and leave. And I can just continue going straight forward through the area. The issue is, he's going to drop an item of significance. But he has awesome attacks. He has awesome attacks, and he gets to... outpoise my Ultra Greatsword. So... Oh, fine, who knows. How many souls did I have on me? Hopefully it wasn't 20k. Because that would have been a level. Or near enough to a level. 27 a level. Hello, people. You've come in at a very inopportune time. How's it going? I'm mad. Seems like you're rolling slowly. Maybe you should lose armor. The thing is, I'm fast rolling. Am I not fast rolling? How's it going? Bad. I'm pretty sure I was fast rolling. Like, I only had the mannequin mask equipped because I was still fast rolling with it. I swear to God. Never mind, I take it back. I don't swear to him. You stupid fucks, let me get this chest. Majestic greatsword. No, go ahead. I'm not getting out of here. I'm not getting out of here. Ugh. These DLCs. These DLCs. Sorry, this DLC. Holy hell. It's like Crown of the Sunken Steel King or whatever. That one was fine. That one was perfectly acceptable. Crown of the Old Iron King. Oh my god. This is cancerous. I thought I picked up another. No, it was just a normal greatsword. Until it reached Gordon, Wandering Knight of Ferocia, lost upon his death. Uncannily, every last one of the prominent swordmen who had his weapon was left-handed. Cool, so a left-handed sword. That's interesting, I guess. It's not Artorius's, but who cares? Let's keep going. This might be a boss. I actually, like, really hope that this is a boss, and so now I get to fight a boss for once. Is it, though? I'm mad. I would assume it is. I could be wrong. What's your favorite FromSoft enemy? Oh, you know. The fat guys that roll around in Dark Souls 2. You're excited to fight a boss because fighting a boss is easier? Yeah, the level design is the worst part of the thing is, I do think this is a good game. I think a lot of people give it a lot of shit for reasons that don't really equate to it being a bad game. Because it's just, there's an individual stat. It's his sword. That makes a lot of sense, actually. There is one stat, and it's fine. The worst part about this game is its level design. So wholeheartedly, having 600 enemies, and you're not able to see a single one of them, and all of them jump out at you from behind corners. Holy dog shit. I cannot think of a single worse thing to put into your Souls game. But hey, what do I know? Well, there I go. Hopefully there's no jolly fat men down here. Aw. Damn it. There's a jolly fat man. I'm just gonna stay in here. Oh my god. That's my entire health bar. I'm losing my fucking mind. This DLC is so bad. At the end of the tunnel, I get to play Subnautica below zero. I can see it. It is a glimmering light off in the distance. Squats. Next time I die. do squats to warm up. Believe it or not, I don't think that's gonna help me with my hand dexterity to play this Dark Souls game. I mean, I could be wrong, I could be mistaken. But I don't think it will. I'm genuinely starting to consider popping all of my bossels just to level my health. This is my favorite enemy design in the whole game. It's just big fat men that jump on you. I think it's really funny. They have a different attack. Oh, they get to explode? Honestly, really fire. I fucked it up and almost killed myself. Why does everything in this game get to outpoise me now? Aren't I using the heaviest weapon? Why does every enemy get to outpoise me? Ridiculous. Human effigy. I'm gonna do all this and it's not even gonna be worth anything, by the way. Right, jolly old fat man. It's such a funny design for a monster in a Dark Souls game. It's just like a fat guy with no legs. It's such a funny design. Oh, I jumped down there. Got it. What's behind door number 1? 2 jolly fat men. That one's exploding. That one's on fire. Oh, and a ladder. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Grab ahead? Ah! Ah, I fell for it. What's behind door number 2? Hopefully more fat men. It was more fat men. How exciting. Nothing else? Oh, it just leads into the 3rd room's door. It's behind door number 3. Magic ahead, but be wary of ambush. Is it more jolly fat men? Ooh, it's one of the crows. I was wondering what the hell was happening. Like, I heard something. I didn't know what it was. Recollection? The Twinkling Titanite. That's pretty okay, thanks. And then the last one is just 2 fat men. Okay, I'll do this once. I guess. Five squats is very easy. Squats is not very hard. And I guess I didn't do Tiny's hydrate. That's a fair point. Okay, any more jolly fat men down here? Suppose not. I think Santa Claus will show up in the next Dark Souls game. That'd be cool. There's a lot of bloodstains here. There's a lot of them. What an enemy design, man. Fat men that explode and have no legs, and like look at them. They crawl around on their front, on their fucking hands. What a design. I'm gonna have to find a way to turn this off. Least favorite FromSoft DLC so far? Yep. I was gonna say Artorias of the Abyss was pretty bad. Oh, no, I just get the Iron Scepter. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say Artorias of the Abyss was pretty bad, but that's only because I struggled with mana so much. I wasn't really fault of the DLC. Every issue I am having with this DLC is entirely the fault of the DLC, and not like a skill problem. I mean, it is. But, like, there are enemies that hide around corners. I get two-shot at every single enemy. It'll come from the top. This is so far my least favorite FromSoft DLC overall. I think far and away. It does have a really, really funny enemy design, though. And I think the idols are interesting. I think they're a decent mechanic. If it wasn't for getting punched out of every single... Oh, I'm just back up at the top. If it wasn't for the fact that I get punched out of fog walls and punched out of animations, I think this game would be substantially better than it is, outright. I don't have to walk all the way back. I have a feather. It's like I kind of felt the same way when I was going through Fire Giant, when I was going through Smelter Demon and everything, but it wasn't like super prevalent. I'm starting to feel the ramifications of it now in this DLC more than anywhere else. Okay, literally, what is this meant to do for me? Oh, it turned on the elevators. Great. That Vendrick? Oh, they're like weird, they're giants. Oh, okay. I missed my elevator. And that one over there goes further down as well. Is that my only way forward? No, there's a door right here. I would love to have the crown of the old Iron King and to just leave already, because I feel like I've been doing this DLC for way longer than I should have been. Good. Exactly the enemy I wanted to see right now. Oh, two of them. It's perfect. Tower key. I think it might have been a necessary area too, was the craziest part. Oh, three of them. I'm being My controller! My controller's batteries are done. You're about halfway. Oh my god. I mean, yay! Yippee! Thank God! I'm so happy! You're telling me I get to do more of this DLC? Yay! This DLC is... There's a chance for them to turn it around for me. If I'm about halfway, then there is the chance that it gets better. There is absolutely a chance that it gets better. Is there anything here? There might be another giant that comes up later. What is that? Oh, it's one of the effigies. Iron Passage. Nope, I don't know what you mean by that. DLCD's nuts. That was funny. I managed to still somehow miss 2 bonfires. Can I please just have, like, a boss? I don't want to. I don't want to click this lever. I'm off to sleep. Almost 8 a.m. and I'm asleep. You have a gay rest of stream. Fuck. Have a great rest of stream, Ray. See all you lovely, amazing people later. Thank you. You. This area. Thank you for dropping by, Ada. I hope you're able to sleep well. I know I won't be sleeping very well after this fucking nightmare. Gay rest of stream. That's my reaction. God, it is such a fantastic game in every regard. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I should have stuck with my gut. I should not have done that. There is going to be a singular item inside of one of these rooms. Oh, nothing. Oh, nothing. 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 Oh, one item. Who the fuck are you? This game sucks. This game is terrible. 7 large Titanite shards. I've actually never been more mad, I think, at a Dark Souls game. I can't even switch this lever back. I genuinely do not think I was even this mad at, like, my lowest point in Dark Souls 1. I might have been this mad fighting Moog during Elden Ring. 200 of those deaths on my death counter for Elden Ring were to Moog. That is not a joke. That is not hyperbolic. It could always be worse. Oh, it relocked. Thank fuck. I genuinely do not know if I have been as viscerally upset at a game in a long, long time as I am at this specific DLC. Not even grave robbers. Who are you? Not even the grave robbers fight. Oh my god, there's just an NPC fight in this area? That's cool. Not even an invader, by the way. Bye. I'm out. This area is horrific. This area is actually, like, the worst in the entire game, I think. There's one area back. Could never play a Souls game, I would break something. Man, I'm about to put a fucking hole in my monitor is what I'm about to do. Ugh. Sprayer is like 10 times worse than Radagon and Beast when you were the last main boss. I don't remember how long I spent fighting Radagon and Elden Beast. It was a substantial amount of time. I know because I had to do it over 2 streams. Because I was underleveled by a substantial margin, because I was trying to finish Elden Ring so I could move into doing Bloodborne. God, it feels so good. Why am I slowed? Who is this mad jester? Why do you have all of the electricity spells that Gwyn has. Yeah, it's cool actually. It's really cool that you have all that. Everything about this DLC is so fantastically designed. I don't know how to explain it. And I guarantee you, beyond any measure of a doubt, that guy does not die permanently. You should come down here. Okay. Cool. Don't worry, there's only like 18 guys I have to fight in this room. And one with a bow, so I've already lost. Oh, they're just like genuine normal enemies in this area? They're just NPCs! That's awesome. NPC invader, but it's a regular enemy. And I literally cannot dodge this guy's bow without dodge rolling it. Where did you even come from? I died.
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
30 deaths on this DLC.
I could have sworn I pressed the dodge roll. You know, my favorite part is the sorcerer has a that effect where it just makes me slow, and I can't do anything about it. I'm just forced to slow walk. It's fine. Happy 1-year anniversary tonight. Oh, that was the explosion. My bad. I'm dead. I'm so lucky. Happy 1-year anniversary to Elden Ring Night Rain, everybody. I could be playing that. Instead, I've made the conscious decision to play Dark Souls 2. It burns so much faster. dodge. He's out of stamina. He looks like Nightmare from Soul Calibur. Factual statement. I don't know what Nightmare from Soul Calibur looks like. I've never played a Soul Calibur game. I don't care. Oh, good, and I'm hexed. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Good. Actually didn't want to get back to the fight. I have no clue how I fucking dodged that. I don't want to get back to the fight anyway. You beat Vendrick yet? I beat Vendrick like 2 hours ago. I don't know what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go do something. Where is... This is the shrine, this is Dragon Eyrie, all these keep. Ringlight Castle, King's Gate. Proof? I'm about to give you your proof. Feel free to open any day now. No, it's fine. I actually didn't really want to go through the door anyway. Any day now. I think I would have noticed he's my boy. Well, clearly not.
My journey is already. My name is Shanalot.
Shanalot.
Dragon gave me this name. I was born unknown. I was born by ones who were causing fate herself.
Let me email him really quick.
I did not fate. If you know it, she put me.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a while for a response. This game fucking sucks. I have tried genuinely so hard to like this game. It might be the worst Dark Souls game, and that's not any failing of its own. I do think it is a very good game. Why? He out for dinner? It's because I've murdered him. I do think it is a very good game, but it has issues. It has issues. 3 summons. I got Bradley at the old guard. I got Benhart. Goated. I got Bengarl.
Brave undead. You have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dawn.
Hello, Nashandra. I thought it was Queen Nashandra, but I guess it's not. Oh, that's so cool. She just gets to curse me. It rapidly drained my health as well? Okay. Benhart, don't die. Vangarl, also don't die. Explosion, I assume? I figured. I got all my friends together and we're murdering the queen. Benhart, I would love it if you didn't die in this fight. My bad. Sorry, I didn't think she would do so much damage to me. But then I remembered that Vendrick did my whole health bar in 2 hits. So I guess I shouldn't actually be too surprised. We're in Drangleic Castle? No way, I never would have guessed. So... surely I don't have Curse by a ring. I want to bring Benhart and Vengarl in there because I want them to be with me. Why are you wearing toilet paper for defense? Because I'm wearing what I wanted to. Because sitting here with 10,000 pounds of armor on a game where I have a quarter second of invincibility during my roll is a bad idea. And so my options are, I survive 3 hits, and I wear armor where I never get to roll, or I survive 1 hit and I wear armor I actually want to wear while light rolling. Those are my options. I don't know how to avoid this. Is it genuinely just stay out of the AoE? I think this might be the genuine weakest I've felt in the entire franchise, is this game. That's the explosion. I might just die. I got lucky. She's summoning more cursed tokens. You wanna know what? Benhart, go ahead.
One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame.
I wonder who they are.
Still another slumbers in the realm of ice.
I wonder who that is.
Not one of them. You? It was you.
Aldia, you're killing my friends. There is a phase 2. I didn't know. Okay. Guys, I'm fighting the Scholar of the First Sin. I actually didn't know there was a phase 2. I'm actually so happy that I get to kill Aldia. Everybody else hits for like 1 damage. I get to beat the shit out of her though. Benhart's dead. Unfortunate. I'm gonna burn to death. Holy shit. Vanguard is nearly dead. Vanguard was gone, unfortunately. Bradley, I know this is the first time I've met you. You're gonna need to pull through. Bradley, I'm considering equipping a bow. She can't hit me. Nah, I should probably like help. Bye, Aldia. Fucking rest in peace, like I don't really give a fuck.
I will kill you. Light.
Light, dark, or something else entirely. No, I'm not doing it. So here are my 2 options. Age of Dark, Age of Light. I should kill myself and usher in an Age of Nothing. That would be really funny. I don't care. I guess I beat the game. Wow.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse. Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again.
This
It is
game.
your choice to embrace or renounce this.
Subnautica win. Bro emailed me back. Fear he's still out there. Oh. I can promise you he's not. All hail the jerky.
Sovereign, take your throne.
God, this game is questionable. Thumbnail.
What lies ahead, only you can see.
I apologize, I punched the mic full force. That's the end of the game. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. I'm gonna pull up a tier list on Tier Maker. And then rank all of the games. I will try to get through all of Liam Lois in 40 minutes. And I won't, but I'll try. Also, this game is the worst storytelling. Yeah, this game has a lot of issues. I think, at its core, it has terrible level design, terrible leveling, horrible storytelling. But that's like the only negatives I can think. It has some very good characters. It has very interesting areas overall, not individual levels, but interesting areas. It has some really good weapons and introduced power stancing to the franchise. Even though I didn't do any of that because I couldn't find a second Ultra Greatsword. I think overall the game is very dubiously okay. I did not suspect Aldia was going to be the actual final boss. I did genuinely think that the final boss was just Nashandra. I think it's okay. I think Dark Souls 2 is a very okay game. This good soul, but not direction, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, you can see what FromSoft was trying to do. You did it? Hi, Ari. I did. Technically, I still have more to do, and I can't skip the credits. It is good soul, pun unintended. I'm so proud of you. Wow, thanks, Ari. Thank you. Will I do original Dark Souls 2? Fuck no. I know it's still I know it's somehow worse. I genuinely don't know how Scholar of the First Sin is the better of the two versions. Okay, don't come over it. No. Damn it. I'll pull up. Okay. I have the tier list up. I need window capture. I need window cap. Please, for the love of God. Tier list. Capture. This one. There we go. So while we wait for the credits to stop rolling, FromSoft Soulsborne tier list maker. Huh? Thank you, Cashoyu? So close to Queso. Hello, Cash. How's it going? I hope it is going jolly and grand. Okay. I'm just gonna do that really quick, and then I'm going to add one row below. And then this can be like hot pink. How's your night going, Cash? C, D. Then this one can be black. Well, that doesn't really help. I guess it can be fucking white. Whatever. Okay. Both Demon Souls, I'm not doing. And I'm not playing the original Dark Souls 2. So this is what we have. Dark Souls 3, Scholar of the First Sin. Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Bloodborne, Elden Ring. Your emotes are very cute, I quite like them. Whose are these? Master. I'm quite fond of these emotes. So. And also I meant to make won't play white, and I meant these are in the wrong tier. Jesus Christ. Everything is falling apart. Okay. The end. Thank God. Okay. Elden Ring. It's because keep in mind, I've played all of these games. So I think Elden Ring is probably the best. So I don't know whether to put it. I don't know if I'm judging these off of the on-stream playthrough or how I actually have experienced these games, because I've done all of them multiple times. Off of the streams for playing all of these games, I'm putting Elden Ring in A. I sat and fought Moog for, I think, close to 6 hours across 3 different streams. And it still haunts me. It is still Elden Ring Live is still the maddest I have been at any individual game I have ever streamed. And it haunts me. Bloodborne's nice. Bloodborne is fantastic. I genuinely don't think that there is a single thing wrong with Bloodborne. I just wish there was more to it or a second one. I was excited to fight every boss. I was excited for every area. I was excited for literally everything. And my favorite boss, short of Slave Knight Gale, spoiler alert, Dark Souls 3 is going over Bloodborne. Short of Slave Knight Gale, every single other boss from Bloodborne matches Gale in terms of quality, at least in my heart. I know they really don't, but at least in my heart, they do. Dark Souls 3, I'm putting an S. The Dark Souls 3 playthrough was extremely fun. It is my favorite Souls game, bar none. Scholar of the First Sin, I'm putting in T. In T tier? In C tier. Dark Souls 3, fantastic. Amazing soundtrack. It's like worst parts are that it has some forgettable bosses and some of its world design is not the best. That's it. That's it. It has the best combat in the entire series, only matched by like Elden Ring. It has the like a super connected story to everything from Dark Souls 1, which does knock it a little bit. But then we get other things that build on ideas from Dark Souls 1, like Osiris learning from Big Hat Logan. And so he becomes the Consumed King and becomes a dragon. Really cool. Really cool idea. Dark Souls 2 is in C tier. I just talked about it as I was getting to Nishandra. I know. I can see what FromSoft is doing. I genuinely don't think I need this D tier, because none of these are going in D. I can see the bones of a fantastic, amazing game in Dark Souls 2. The issue is, it has so many issues that put it over Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 that just make it just that much worse that it bugs me and everything becomes worse because of it. And maybe it's just because I just finished the game 15 seconds ago and it's recency bias because I was mad at the game. But it's like having to deal with your role, having to level your role, having its awful world building where we're going into Old Iron Keep through a windmill in Earthen Peak, having its awful world design and its story, which I do think is good. I think its story is really fantastic and showcases that this game is set hundreds and hundreds of years apart from Dark Souls 1. And so there's no mention of basically anybody, but then you get stuff like Ornstein. He's just in the game. And there's little things like that that just bug me and nudge at me. And the credits are over too, so now I'm probably gonna have to go back to playing the game. It's just, I think it is a good game. I can see the bones of a good game here. The issue is, slow-ass healing is what made me dislike the game. The slow-ass healing also really bugged me, and I'm in Majula, by the way. The slow-ass healing was a problem, and is a problem. And I hate this game's healing system. And I hate that I am dependent on life gems, and that my Estus is, like, second rate. And I hate that, it's just, like, there's so many tiny things in this game that bug me to, like, no end. Was that Aaron Yeager? Whatever. There's so many small things that just bug me too much to make this, like, above C tier. Sekiro, I'm putting in S. Like, it's also hard, because I'm not ranking these games very objectively. I'm ranking them off how I streamed them. Sekiro's fantastic. You need to get 120 more souls. Why? Okay. Never mind, I see why. Nishandra and Aldia gave me less souls than Vendrick. Combined, they gave me less souls than Vendrick. Oh, that's funny. Sekiro is just fantastic. I don't know how to talk about Sekiro. I've raced it against my good friends. It's a really fun game. There isn't like build customization in the way that these in the normal games. Actually, I'll put it down to A tier, above Elden Ring. The normal way the other games have, but it is such a fantastic, like fast-paced game that is just it's a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun, and I don't really think you can knock FromSoft for making a different type of game. Like, when the pirate game comes out that we know they're working on, I don't know how it's going to play, but I hope it isn't like their original Souls games, and it's more like Sekiro, where you're more on a set path and you don't get full customization. I kind of do hope that they do something new and interesting. Also, Night Rain isn't on this list. Night Rain would go in A. I played all of Night Rain live, as well. And then Dark Souls 1 Remastered is in B. I think it's fine. Its story is fantastic, its world design is fantastic, but it is clunky beyond all means, and it just doesn't feel very good to play. And so here's, I also spelled play wrong, and so here's the, like, overall Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, Dark Souls 2. I think this is what it is, and I get, it's, like, I feel almost bad judging these, because there's, like, I didn't work on these. I haven't played them to their fullest completion, and there's only so much I can say about each of them for why I feel the way that I do. It's just like, I don't care. They're like... Dark Souls 2, I'll do it genuinely. I wanted to do every DLC. I wanted to do everything that I possibly could have in the entire game. I don't know how to tell you that the stupid Crown of the Crown of the Old Iron King, holy fuck. I genuinely horrible, genuinely deplorable DLC. It is so atrocious that I don't even know how to convey how I feel about it without just insulting it. And I'm sure Liam Loyce, because I know Liam Loyce has the worst enemies in the entire game. I know Liam Loyce is worse. I will do it in my own time, and maybe I'll come back to this later, after I've calmed down from how terrible I think Dark Souls 2 is. But it's just... oh man. I wanted to do Burnt Ivory King live. I'm just not going to do Burnt Ivory King live. I think, genuinely, that's it. Dark Souls 2 is finished. I'm doing Subnautica tomorrow. You want to know why? Because I'm the streamer. All FromSoft Souls bosses. Yep, there they are. Ugh. The Headless are on here. Yeah, that's my... it's my, this one's actually made, like, really well. That's my final say. It's like, well, I would love to go and do a bunch of, like, minutia, and I would love to do a bunch of the smaller shit live. I genuinely don't think I have the patience to sit down and do everything that's left in this game. And now I don't know what to do for 25 more minutes.
Bearer of the curse.
But it's over. It's done. I will collect all of the crowns in my own time, and I'll see whatever the hell Vendrick was talking about. I'm done. This game, it's a Dark Souls game. I'm considering coming back to everything that I didn't finish in every other game. So that would mean doing all of Shadow of the Erd Tree on the stream profile. That would mean going and doing Calamite on the Dark Souls 1 playthrough profile, and that would mean doing the last DLCs on this one. But not today. Not today. Let's go say hi to Vangarl. And then I think I'll find somebody to raid. Because holy shit, I'm done. This game has sapped the life from my fucking bones. I would go say hi to Benhart, but I don't know where Benhart is. And Vangarl, I'm pretty sure it can only stay in one place.
Back again. Farewell.
Vangarl, I'm being stalked. Also, this game has like some of the worst enemies in the whole franchise. I can't lock onto these ghosts. It pisses me off.
Back again. I'm grateful for these peaceful days. But such contentment lies only in the here and now. Why must life be so confounding?
It's over.
Farewell.
I still don't have the ability to sit. I have the ability to prostrate, though. Genuinely have no clue how people can have the patience to get the invisibility ring. Like, how do they find them in the first place? Well, it's because it must have been data mined is the thing. I feel confident in saying that it was data mined. So that they knew it would exist, and then people would start to do playthroughs, because no-hit playthroughs and deathless playthroughs are already very popular as is. Ugh. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I want to do one more thing before I end stream. I do genuinely want to rank every single boss. At least the ones that I fought. At least the ones that I fought. Because I think that'll be fun. And it'll allow me to stall for a little bit. And I don't want to end yet. Subway Surfer stream when? Subway Surfer stream never. Tomorrow night will be Subnautica Below Zero. Which I'm actually like super excited for because I get to do anything other than play Dark Souls 2. Subnautica 1 or Sub 2? Below Zero. So technically 2. Subnautica 1 is done. It's already 100%ed. Dang, don't be upset about that. Don't be upset about the fact that I don't want to play every single... I opened Google News somehow? What the fuck? How did I do that? What the hell? Okay, whatever. Problem solved. It's like the window to capture. Is that the right one? I can't tell. Fun? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Should try other FromSoft games. I am considering it. 1 second. I just need to move this over to the correct screen. There we go. I'm gonna do this. There's absolutely nothing of substance to watch for the rest of stream. There's no reason to stay. If you would like to leave, feel free. Completely up to you. I'll consider doing Armored Core. I considered doing, what's it called? A few of the Kingsfield games after I was finished playing all of FromSoft Souls games. But Kingsfield is hard to get a handle of. And like I said, with the Demon Souls, why I'm not doing Demon Souls is because I can't get an easy copy of the game. Leave? Nah, I gotta hear these opinions. I can't get easy copies of a lot of the Kingsfield games. So I just won't have the ability to do Kingsfield. Okay. For the last, 15 minutes, we're gonna rank every single boss across every single game. At least that I did live. Because again, there's a bunch of DLC bosses that I haven't done. And also, it's counting the Night Rain bosses? No, it's counting every single individual boss from Elden Ring. That's really funny. I'll explain the higher ranks, but Ornstein and Smo, I think are an easy A. I killed them super fast. There wasn't much of a, I should probably change the category. There wasn't much of a fight between them. I 4-shot Ornstein when I got to the fight. Assassin's Creed 6. Armored Core 6 is legitimately one of the best games I've ever played and bought it as a joke. I'll consider it. Ornstein and Smo, I 4-shot Ornstein, and then Smo came easy. I do think the build up to them through all of Anor Londo, and hearing about the 2 Great Knights, I'm actually going to drop them down to B. Skeleton Lord S+, good idea. And hearing about the Great Knights of Gwyn is super cool, and you get to read all about through Ornstein and all about Smo, through all of everything. It's yeah, they're okay. Pinwheel, I'm going to put an 8 here. Pinwheel sucks. Nito is my favorite boss from Dark Souls 1. Being the first person, I just check my notifications. What in the world is the mod club? I don't know. I got invited to it too. I still have no clue what it is. Nito is my favorite boss from Dark Souls 1. Wholeheartedly, he's so interesting. I love that he's the first person. I love that he's the first person to die. I love everything about his design, and his arena is so cool, and I love fighting through Grave of the Giants and everything. He's so cool. Vito's best boy? Yeah, exactly. Sif, I'm gonna put in C. I don't really... Bold take incoming. I don't care. The dog. I don't care. Four Kings is also in C. I also don't care. Fire Sage, probably D. All of the Stray Demons, Asylum Demon, and Fire Sage, they all suck. I don't care. They're just big guys with slow attacks, and same goes for the Tauros Demon. And same goes for the Capra Demon. Good night, Tiny. I hope to see you later. Hopefully. Hopefully tomorrow. Actually, Capra Demon I'm going to put with Ornstein and Smo. I hope that you sleep well, and I do hope that I see you later when I play Subnautica Below Zero in 20 hours. Centipede Demon, I think is probably also an E, mostly because of his arena. Bed of Chaos, I think, is a lot better than people say it is. Seath, I really like his build-up. I really like being in prison by him. I think he's such a cool idea, and that you get to leave out and come back into his room. Or you get to go into his top boss arena where the crystal isn't. Priscilla I really like Priscilla. Getting through the Painted World of Ariamis is super interesting the first time around. And then finally getting to meet who is in control, who's in the Painted World. And it's this dragon woman. It's really interesting. I really like her story. Gwendolyn, was fucking above Sif. He's alright. I don't really care. Gwyn? A or S tier. I'm gonna put him in S. I think Gwyn is really cool, because again, I say the same thing I did about Ornstein and Smo. You get to hear everything about Gwyn, and the intro cutscene focuses on him so much. You get to see everything about how he came to power, you get to read everything about how he has helped Anor Londo along. You get to hear all about how he flooded New Londo after the Four Kings took the soul and communed with the Abyss. Really cool. I love Gwyn. And he is a very interesting boss, and his story is like the whole pivotal point of the entire Dark Souls franchise. But I can't put him above Nito, because I genuinely just think Nito is more interesting and cooler than Gwyn is, and that's because I don't know both of their full stories. Sanctuary Guardians, mid, whatever, below Four Kings. Artorias, next to Gwyn. Artorias is sick. The Artorias fight is so cool. The Artorias fight is so good that they put it in Night Rain because they knew it was going to be fantastic. And then they changed up a few of his attacks and everything, but whatever, I don't really care. He's super cool. Again, another knight of Gwyn's, just like Ornstein. And you get to read all about how Artorias was this great defender who fought back the Abyss and everything. And then when we finally get to him in the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, you see he is almost completely succumb to the Abyss. He is ravaging the Ulasilians. Granted, they are people who have turned to the Abyss. But he is destroying them with zero prejudice. And then he looks at us and he turns on us and we have to put him down. I think he's really cool. And, you know, that also goes with the story of Sif, because Artorias is Sif's owner, and so Artorias, in his last, effort, saves Sif. Extremely interesting character. Very cool character. I didn't fight Calamite. Manus fucking sucks. E. No, I'll put him in D. I'm only putting him down this far because I didn't know that the pendant that completely negates all of his void attacks exists until after I fought him. So he's going down there because I hated his fight. It is also one of the most mad times I have had while being alive. But it's fine, you know, whatever. I guess it's fine. It's whatever. Bell Gargoyles, I don't fucking care. Put him in E. Moonlight Butterfly, F. Gaping Dragon, I think he's okay. I'll put him in B. Queelag, she is her tits, I guess. Easy S plus tier. C. Ceaseless, I don't even know what to say about Ceaseless or Iron Golem. Just they're bosses that are in Dark Souls 1. Who cares? So, I don't fucking know. The Rotten. We're into Dark Souls 2 bosses now. The Rotten is probably a D tier, but I'm gonna put him in E next to Pinwheel, largely because of Black Gulch. Because holy shit, does Black Gulch suck. Black Gulch might be the worst area in the entirety of Dark Souls 2. But I'm trying to get better chaos between these two. But the Rotten makes up for it because you can chop off his hands. I think he's the only boss in the entire game that can be dismembered. And I think that's really interesting that he's the only guy that they brought back the dismemberment mechanic for. And I think that's whatever. He's interesting. I like the Rotten a little bit. He can go above Bell Gargoyles. Executioner's Chariot, who gives a shit? Skeleton Lords, who gives a shit? Covetous Demon, S+. Mytha. Mytha. I mean, she exists. But how can we hold his hands if you cut them off? He is a mass of rotting corpses. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Smelter Demon? Is this blue Smelter Demon, or is this normal? Normal Smelter Demon I'll put up in C. I think he's okay. I'm gonna put him at the top of... I'm gonna put him below Manus at the top of D. He's fine. Old Iron King. It's fucking... Every single boss in Scorpionus Nazca, every single boss in Dark Souls 2 is just okay. Royal Rat Authority, genuinely, who cares? Prowling Magus, genuinely, who cares? The Last Giant, the Duke's Dear Freya. I mean, I kind of look on the Duke's Dear Freya a little bit higher because she's in Night Rain, and I fought her a lot more than I fought most of these bosses. But that's it's not very fair now, is it? Twin Dragon Riders, like Looking Glass Knight. Looking Glass Knight is actually really cool. I'll put him probably A tier. I really like his mechanics of being able to pull people out of his mirror, like how you see later on in Aldia's Keep. And I think his moveset is cool. Again, I use summons the entire game. I didn't want to play it very much. Here's Smelter Demon. He can go in fucking dog shit F tier. It's okay. I think he's alright. I don't think there's anything really too much to be said about him. Yeah. Demon of Song. Just like, how do I talk about these bosses that I fought for like 5 minutes each? I have nothing to say about Demon of Song. I have nothing to say about Valstat. I have nothing to say... Well, Vendrick, actually. I think his build-up is really cool. I'm going to put him at the top of B. I think his build-up is really cool. It's the same thing with Gwyn, where we get to hear all about him throughout the entire game. And eventually, we finally get to find him. We get to hear how he's ran away from his responsibilities and his duties as a king, and we finally get to find him and defeat him. And he's cast off his armor. He is undead, and he's wandering around his arena, doing literally fucking nothing. He's just completely out of his mind, and I really like that, because we get to hear so much about him. It's like a better Gwyn. The issue is, it's Dark Souls 2, and I think Vendrick only has 3 individual attacks. No, I'll put him a little higher. I'll put him over Seath. I think Vendrick is really good. Largely because of his story. Not because of his actual boss fight. But I think he's good. Guardian Dragon, did I fight you? I don't remember this boss. Ancient Dragon, it's a dragon fight. Like, who cares? Giant Lord can go above Centipede Demon, honestly. Pursuer, I'm putting an S. Pursuer's really cool. Pursuer is genuinely just really cool, and that's why he gets to be so high. Vendrick! Drop another boss fight and my life is yours. Vendrick is just, like, really cool. That's the whole reason why he's going so high. Pursuer is going as high as Gwyn because I really like how in Scholar of the First Sin you get to constantly fight different versions of Pursuer all throughout the entire world. And I think that mechanic that they introduce into Scholar, because I know it's on the original, genuinely makes the boss a lot more interesting. Throne Watcher and Defender, I mean, better than Smelter Demon. Nishandra, better than Looking Glass Knight. I don't know what, Nishandra could be in the... Nishandra can be over Beta Chaos. Aldia, I'm putting next to Nishandra, because I think they're about the same thing. Alana, I don't remember anything about her. I remember Sin. And that's it. So Alana can go at like the middle of D, and then Sin can go in the bottom of C. All of the Dragon Slayers are going in F. I don't care. Flexile Sentry, Belfry Gargoyles, Rune Sentinels, die. Lost Sinner was really good. I really liked Lost Sinner. Lost Sinner might honestly be Over Ornstein and Small. I'm gonna move Looking Last Night down. Yeah, I think that's good. And we're into Bloodborne stuff now, too. What? We're starting with one Reborn. This is a pretty D tier boss. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. He doesn't really have a gimmick. He just kind of sucks. Abritas, next to the one Reborn. Mikolash, next to Ancient Dragon. Murgo, next to Nito. Murgo's Wet Nurse is my favorite boss from Bloodborne. Sorry, I apologize. I didn't hit the mic. Murgo's Wet Nurse is my favorite boss from Bloodborne. And it's largely just because of her build-up. I think it's really cool that we constantly, from no matter where in the world, we get to hear Murgo crying out from the top of the loft. We get the whole build-up of everything all the way throughout Murgo's loft. And then as we finally reach it and we finally get to see Murgo, realizing that Queen Yarnum, the child of, or the mother of Queen of Murgo, is right below the area we fight there, the Wet Nurse descends, and then we get her intro cutscene, and she's just a cloth. And she spreads out and sprawls and pulls out her 4 daggers, and it's such a cool boss. I love Murgo's Wet Nurse so much. If it wouldn't be for Nito, there are a few other bosses that I'm going to put in S+. But if it had not been for Nito, Murgo's Wet Nurse would have been second. The fightable Amygdala, D tier. Lugarius, top of B. No, A. Bottom of A. Lugarius is really cool. I really like his scythe. I really like his story. And I really like his fight. And the fact that he plants his sword in the ground. That's it. Gehrman? I don't know. I don't really have anything to say about Gehrman. Moon Presence, he can stand next to Gehrman. Ludwig, top of S. I give people shit whenever they tell me Ludwig is their favorite boss, and I think it's funny every single time. But he is the best theme. He is literally the single best boss theme, across the entire franchise. It is the only song that I will go out of my way to listen to, because I genuinely think that Ludwig is the best fight theme. He is the best story in all of Bloodborne. He has the single best characterization, and I love that he's the reason why Moonlight Greatsword gets pulled into Bloodborne. Because it makes him sane, and I think that is a crazy good justification for having him in the game. Or for having it in the game. Living Failures is fucking F tier boss. Who gives a shit? Cleric Beast, bottom of E. Lady Maria. Top of B tier. Just below Ligarius. No, I'm gonna put her above Ligarius. She's so cool. I love her story. Gehrman recreates her as the doll, so we get to technically talk to her the entire game. Everything about Lady Maria and her story of her, and potentially her being a vile blood as well, which isn't a thing we get expanded on, really. Super interesting. I love Lady Maria. In a completely platonic way. Unlike Gehrman. Lawrence is going at the very second bottom of F tier. Blow me. Cause. S. Over Pursuer. Over Artorias. Cause is really cool. The orphan being the exact reason why we're actually in the nightmare to begin with, I think is really interesting. We don't really know if Cause herself was pregnant when she was executed, or when she died. I guess she wasn't executed. When she died. But I think the build-up to Cause and him mourning at the moon of the of the Nightmare is really interesting, and I really like his character, and I really think he's cool, and he fights you with his placenta. How do you get much better than that? Gascoigne, I'm putting top of A. Gascoigne is the whole reason I know about Bloodborne. Like I said, had it not been for Dark Souls 3 to completely blow me away with a boss I will be putting at the top of S tier in a little bit, Gascoigne and Murgo's Wet Nurse, they're just like, it's such a fantastic game. I love Bloodborne. It's so good. And Gascoigne really goes to show everything about the game of how people become beasts due to the old blood, and how everything about the game is just like based around this fundamental principle of beastification in Yharnam, and I think it's really cool. I gotta put all of the fucking Jesus Christ, I didn't think there were that many. Gotta put all of the Chalice Dungeon bosses into haven't fought. Can I delete these? No. Okay. Bloodstarved Beast is like mid D tier. Under Alana. I'm starting to think the Shade. No, the demons belong there. Vicar Amelia, I'm gonna put next to Four Kings and Gwendolyn because I think she's interesting. And again, she goes to show the healing church within Yharnam and everything. Witch of Hemwick sucks. Witch of Hemwick is like an E tier boss, except I'm gonna put her over Pinwheel. I'm gonna put Pinwheel down here. Parl can go in F. I hate Parl. Parl sucks. In the Shadows of Yharnam, there were 2 points in the Bloodborne playthrough where I got stuck, and that was on... Oh, there's still so much to go. And that was on Shadows of Yharnam and on the other guy that I just said that I've already forgot, of Parl. They just sucked. I just like didn't think they were good, well-designed bosses, even remotely. And that was all I had to say about them. Yharnam can go. Shadows of Yharnam can also be like next to Parl. And then Rom, I think, is like an alright fight. Or next to Giant Lord. Celestial Emissaries fucking blow. Put him next to Living Failures. Okay. Now we're into Dark Souls 3. Old Demon King. Terrible. Mid. Sullivan. Above Covetous Demon. Sullivan is such a good boss that he was originally going to be the final boss, and I don't know how else to explain his attacks. Working all the way through Irithyll to find the Pontiff in his actual literal church and then fight him in his church is such a cool set piece. And I love going through Irithyll. It's really cool. Aldrich, I mean, who? I mean, it's like... Put him above Manus. I don't care. Yorm? Yorm, I really like this. I really like Yorm's story. Put him next to Ornstein and Smo. I really like Yorm. I think he's really interesting. And I really like everything about him. And... Jesus Christ, every single Elden Ring boss is down here. I really like his interactions with Siegward, and how it's another Knight of Katarina, and that calls back to Dark Souls 1. That's really good. It's really interesting. Lorp, that's what I'm saying. Dancer? I first tried Dancer. I don't really remember her. I'll put her in C, because I know she's like a C boss, but I don't really remember anything about her. Osiris. Again, what I said about... You say Lorp? I do. I think Osiris is probably top of B. I say Cat Jam. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'd say Osiris is over Lost Sinner, because he calls back to Big Hat Logan and all the teachings of the dragons. And I really like his story. And I think if Ocelot had not been cut, it would have been a significantly better boss. Gundyr. This is Champion Gundyr specifically. Is there an Eodex Gundyr? There is. Okay. Champion Gundyr, I'm putting in S over Artorias. and I'll get to why in a second. Dragon Slayer armor, I'm putting over Gascoigne. Sorry. Where's Eodex Gundyr? And here's Eodex. I'm putting them next to each other.
Jam eated your orb. Oh, of course.
Gundyr being number 1 unkindled ash and a failure, I think is really cool for the story, for making him the first hurdle of any player's franchise, or of any player's playthrough. I think is very, very interesting, because that's his whole point, is he's sectioned off in front of Firelink Shrine in order to stop the player. And so, like, not only in a literal game sense, but story-wise, he is a literal checkpoint for skill in the game in order to do it, in order to play it. And it's a story thing. It's not just like a gameplay thing. And I think it's really interesting. I really like Gundyr. I like Gundyr so much. I knew his story while I played Dark Souls 3. I wore his gauntlets the entire game after I beat Champion. He's really cool. Lothric, bottom of B. I'm gonna put Freya down. I'm gonna move all the demons. I don't know why I put the demons so high. They suck. The Fire Sage can honestly stay up in D. Ancient Wyvern. F. Shut up. Nameless King. A. A over everybody. Also, Dragon Slayer armor is up. I'm gonna put Dragon Slayer down to B. Like middle of B, over Ornstein and Smo. Dragon Slayer armor is Ornstein's armor, but is so, like, filled with hatred and disgust for dragons that he has, like, started raising them. Well, he's not raised them. I don't know how to explain what he's done to them. He's got a bunch of non-dragon dragons. That's like it. Anyway, Nameless King. Again, part of the only reason I know this franchise exists, because for the longest time I would see top 10 lists where, like, top 10 hardest bosses in video games. And they would all be, like, number 1 would always be Nameless King, because his arena is so fucky, and his fight is so difficult, and I really like him. I really like his story, being the firstborn son, being the firstborn son of Gwyn Faram, and being the ancient god of war, I think is super interesting. I think is very cool. And then we get to fight him, and he does the exact same attacks that Gwyn does in Dark Souls 1. Notably with lightning, that is central to what Gwyn uses. It's very cool. The Soul of Cinder, B tier. Middle of B tier. He's okay. I like that he has Wood Grain Ring. That's about it. Champion's Wolf Tender. Fucking die. Frida. Fried, sorry. I'm gonna put Fried in A. I like Fried. She's cool. I don't really have an explanation. I think she's one of the only 3-face fights on the entire franchise. And I just think she's really fun. Demon Prince? Sucks. Put him in E. Half-Light? Sucks. Also put him in E. Midir.
Midir is the only good dragon in the entire franchise
That isn't, like, heavily mutilated and can still fly. Top of A tier. Midir is fantastic. I first tried him, and I really regret first trying him. I really think he's interesting. He sits in the crucible of the First Flame. His arena is the literal first place we ever get to see. It's really cool. Also, I gotta wrap it up. I'm 10 minutes over. Slave Knight Gale is my favorite boss. I don't know how to explain. You are two of the most important people fighting over the single most important item in the entire world as you're watching it crumble completely around you. And I really think that's cool. And Gale, his fight is so good. I don't know how to explain it. He's just really good. Vort, I think, is a very good intro. Put him in, like, the middle of C. Curse Rotted Greatwood is, like, also just, like, bottom of C. Who cares? That's putting him next to Dancer. Bottom of D. Crystal Sage, who, like, genuinely... This is what I said about Dark Souls 3 bosses just being, like, nothing. Like, quite a few of them are nothing. Like, Deacons of the Deep. Who cares? And also, I put Old Dragon Slayer in F tier by accident. This is just Ornstein, but a second time and in a different game, so he's gonna go in B tier. Abyss Watchers. Abyss Watchers is so cool. I have a statue of him. I have a statue of him in Artorias. Or at least one of the Abyss Watchers. I'm gonna put him next to Gwyn. No, I'm gonna put him next to Gundyr. I'm gonna put him between Gundyr. Volnir? Fucking C. He's like the most C boss ever. Okay. Sekiro. Oh, okay. Let's see. True Corrupted Monk. By the time I got to True Corrupted Monk, I was aware of how to play the game. Plus, I think it's really interesting she has the phase skip. I'm gonna put her in, like, top of B. I think that she is an extremely interesting fight that goes to show the corrupting power of immortality within the world of Sekiro, and I think she's really interesting because she guards the Fountainhead Palace from anybody who dares enter, and it's just like that. It's really interesting. Divine Dragon just like kind of sucks. Who cares? D. Father Owl, above Nito. I love Owl. I especially love the Father Owl fight. Father Owl, genuinely my favorite fight in the entirety of Sekiro. Wish he was not behind 600 individual, like, speech checks. I wish it was so much easier. Is there a good dragon? I want to pet one. There is 2 good dragons, I believe. There is there's the one ancient dragon that we get to talk to in Dark Souls 2, and then there is the other ancient dragon that we get to talk to in Dark Souls 1. Demon of Hatred. Call me bold. I'm putting him above True Corrupted Monk. No, I'm putting him at the bottom of B. We spend the entire game. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, good luck. We spend the entire game around Orangutan. And then we finally get to the end of the game, and we see these claw marks, and we talk to the soldiers of Ashina, and they're like, there is a fucking monster going around outside. You know what? No, I'm gonna put him here. And then we find out that Orangutan all of a sudden has gone mad, and a man who has attempted to become Shura in the past is all of a sudden gone mad, and he's become a demon. And I think it only really depends on how much you talk to him and how much you drink with him throughout the game. I really like Demon of Hatred. In hindsight, I think he's a lot better than he actually appears to be. Inshin, specifically the Sword Saint, above Murgo. I can't think of a more dedicated fight that you have to do. Oh my god, he's like the Souls fight. He is so fantastic. Having to read every attack, having to know exactly what to do at every moment, because you only have a few moments, it's really good. I really like him. I didn't fight the inner fights. Not live. I've done a few of the inner fights by myself. He's still so much to go. Granted, a lot of these are bosses I didn't do. There's Soldier of Godric. Emma. I didn't do Emma live. I don't think she actually counts, because this is the live playthroughs. Junichiro, specifically the Way of Tomie, I think is a very serviceable boss. I think he's very cool. I really like the lightning. I really like being able to do lightning reversal. I think he's very interesting in the way that he applies lightning. He's just like an okay boss. I don't know what to say. Yobu, good introduction. Good introduction. Middle of C tier. Lady Butterfly, I don't know. Top of D. I think she's okay. I don't really, like, she's Wolf's mentor. Like, that's it. She's okay. She's alright. Junichiro Oshina. So, not Way of Tomie. They separated them. I think Way of Tomi actually improves the boss fight by a substantial amount. I'm gonna put normal Genichiro at the bottom of D. Folding screen monkeys, blow. They can be like top of F. Yeah, Guardian Ape, I love the monkey. I love the monkey a lot. Over Capra D, yeah. B tier. I think he's okay. I don't think he's anything like super special. He's just a monkey. Headless Ape, I didn't fight you live. You don't count. Corrupted Monk, F tier. I'm not elaborating on why I put him there. Her there, rather. Grey Shinobi Owl. It's like the normal owl fight. Goes top of A. I think the introduction to the invading force that I don't remember the name of is really interesting. I think he's okay. Inshin Ashina didn't do him live. The Ashina Elite. Oh, we're counting all of the world bosses. The Ashina Elites, like E tier, Long Arm Centipeder, F tier, the Armored Warrior. Breaking news, Bitter Hufflepuff is being added to Sekiro. Got the wall of Pebble 2. No way. Armored Warrior, I think, is okay. You can go and see. The Shimiken Warriors suck. F-. Bottom of F-. Actually, that's not true. Seravark and the Grave Robber, the worst boss in the entire franchise. And I'm willing to completely say that. It's just 3 fucking NPCs. The Snake Eyes fights. They're bad. They can go, like, middle of E. Oh my god, they broke apart all of the drunkards into their actual individual names. Gray Colored Carp is not a boss fight. Audition for Pebble 1. I'm very sorry to hear that. I didn't fight any Headless. Did I fight the Shinobi Hunter? I don't remember. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Takajiro. The Glutton is the one in the memory. So this is the one that you get the summon for. This is the one right before Lady Butterfly. He's okay. You can go next to Abritas. I don't really have anything to say. Miss Noble, top of A tier. No, I'm just kidding. He fucking, it's like... He's bad. Who cares? Orin, unironically deserves the spot where I put Miss Noble. And so I will take Miss Noble seriously for like half a second, and I'll put him right next to the Snake Eyes. Sakura Bowl, I didn't fight live. Okami leader Shinzu dies in like 3 hits, so he can go down near the bottom. Who cares? Shigeki Megura. I don't remember who you are. I didn't fight you. Grey Serpent dies instantly. I don't think I did that live. Okay. I don't remember fighting you. Shigechi, I know. Did I fight Shigechi live? I don't think I did. And then, like, the 3 samurai generals. I don't know. Put them in fucking E. Who cares? The 2 chained ogres, put them in F. Middle of F. Above the Tauros demon. Blazing Bull. I don't know what to say about most of these bosses. The 2 7 Ashin the Spears. I just don't know what to say about most of them. You know what? Let's just move on. You know what if I don't rank Elden Ring? Mostly because I don't remember what I did for Elden Ring. I didn't fight Elmer. Moog. Moog is still like one of my favorite bosses. Put him below Pontiff. Theodorix I didn't fight. Horalu. Horalu? Put him above Gwyn. They're almost finished, I swear. Godskin Noble, I didn't fight. The God-Devouring Serpent and Rykard, by extension, I think B. Because it's just a gimmick fight. There's nothing special about him. Mimic Tier. Star Scourge Radon. Star Scourge Radon. I spent a while fighting Radon, actually, if I remember correctly. Put him in B. Put him overlooking last night. I think he's okay, but the whole point of the fight is that you bring in a bunch of summons and you beat him to death with like 50 other people. I didn't do Melania, Radagon, and Elden Beast. Here's the big one. Bottom of A. I spent, I think, 3 hours fighting them. And I just couldn't do it. It took me ages. And I did do it eventually, but Jesus Christ, did it take me forever. And also Mimic Tier. I did fight. Put him in like D. I don't care. Dragon. Patches. I fought Patches in every single game. I killed them in every single game. Who's left? Elmer, Ignore Makar. Ancestor Spirit. Renala. Renala, I think, is a very okay boss. However, I'm going to put her over Lost Center. I'm going to put Lost Center down a few. Godric grafted. Godric? Being the first Shardbearer in the entire game. Top of B tier. This fight is super interesting. You get the big build up like you do for every other boss up into it. Yeah. It's okay. Goldfree. Goldfree is like a D tier boss above Demon Fire Sage. Morgott. This is the only boss. Only boss. There's no joke here. Morgott is the only boss I managed to first try when I was doing Elden Ring Live. I still remember vehemently Melania, no, Melina sitting down and casting Great Heal and being the only reason I was able to survive the fight. Morgott, Last of All Kings, can go next to Gwyn, Lord of Cinder. Gideon Ofnir sucks, and I did fight him because he's mandatory. Put him in E tier. Malekith. Malekith, I think, was really fun. And I'm putting him in B because of it. Putting him in over Old Dragon Slayer. I don't really have much to say about him. Godskin Duo I first tried because I had Bertold with me. You can go above Looking Glass Knight. This is Moog the Omen. I have the Lord of Blood up here already, yeah. I did actually fight Moog the Omen because I did go down. And Margit the Fell. And put above Abritus. O'Neill Fire Giant. Fire Giant, I think, is just like... he's just okay. Like, a lot of the bosses, I don't have too much to say about now in comparison to ones I had earlier. That's it. There it is. I'm going to quickly drag everybody else out because this whole row is useless. Did it push them all down here? It did. And here's the, like, finalized all games. That's kind of crazy to me. I can't believe it's done. I will post that in the Discord just so people look at it. That's everything. I can't believe it. It's over. We're done. Huh. That's crazy. Hashtag I was here. You were. Does anybody have anybody that they would like to see rated tonight? Because if not, I will just raid Lynn. Tomorrow, we will be doing Small Julius? I don't know who this is. How dare you recommend me? Okay, we are going to raid this person. Exclamation mark raid. Feel free to... She's doing a 24-hour stream. Understood. Feel free to copy and paste the raid command if you would like to. I hope everybody enjoyed Dark Souls 2. I hope everybody enjoyed the Souls games, like all of them, at all. They're done. That's all of the official FromSoft Souls games. I will be doing more other company Souls games. We will be starting with Neo 2 for the next one that I do. But until we get to that, we will be doing Subnautica Below Zero, starting tomorrow. I hope everybody has a fantastic Saturday. I hope everybody's able to sleep, or a Sunday, rather. I hope everybody's able to sleep well, and I hope to all see you tomorrow for the start of Subnautica Below Zero. Alright. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye-bye.